Welcome back everyone, back to 2017. Today for you guys, we're just going to be going through the event pass. As you guys may or may not know, one of my clients ended up gifting me this pass, and I also have a gold pass, which I'm thinking now that I will actually activate it next season and then use that and we'll progress through that as well. It still technically will be free to play, because it was gifted to me. It's not like I'm using the gold pass every single season. This is the first time I've been ever using gold pass since it was gifted to me. This first time. So what we're gonna be doing is we're actually gonna activate this pass, and we're gonna be going through it and showing you why if you want to buy any of the passes, why you should get some event passes. Sometimes the event passes are not worth it in my eyes. Sometimes it is though. Majority of the time it is, especially if it gives you a lot of ores. That's why I would say it would be the most worth it because of the ores. So we're gonna activate this pass, and like I said, shouts out to Jesse, aka Spooker. He is amazing, and he decided to gift this to me on stream as well. So I really do appreciate him a lot as well. So appreciate to Spooker. So we'll just activate that bad boy just let it goes a little bit. So we end up getting this event pass, and like I said, shouts to him. He didn't have to do it. He just does this randomly. So I really do appreciate Spooker a lot. So we're just gonna go through the event pass and just show you, if you do decide to want to invest in it, is worth it because you get a lot of ore. So we're just gonna go through the front. So you can see glory ore from the very start. It's worth it. The glue is a lot of glory. So we got 20 there, 40 there. We're getting as well as more of the champion medals just to help us do that. So we also go into rewards and show you what you should get with the extra stuff as well if you do buy the pass. So we also got more of the champions, more, so you get a lot of ore. We're getting a lot of ore already, and you can see we already have maxed out on our ore. So we're just gonna go over here now, and we're gonna spend some because we got a lot to spend. You can see we literally we can't hold anymore. We gotta spend it. But I'm actually gonna go back into the past and just continue claiming what we can, because we still have like the story or and stuff that we need to claim. We can't claim any more shiny, so I'm gonna claim a lot of this. I'll claim the story ore. Also, you can see there's a lot of glory ore as well, and that's what we're gonna continue claiming. We got more story ore as well. There's so much glory ore as well. I wish it was as much story ore as it is glory ore, because that would make it even better. So no, we got options now that we can actually upgrade different stuff. So we also have the spiky ball. We can only do like a couple levels. We have the spiky ball for upgrade. We also have the frozen arrow. We also have the magic mirror as well. That's something I like to use. We also have the rocket spear as well. That's really good. And also the electric boots has been losing a lot. We also have the new action figure, which is really good as well. We also have the fireball, something that I use a ton as well, and then the other one. So for this one specifically, because we have so much glory ore, and that this is, we eventually have to invest some glory shiny star or sorry to this, I'm gonna do the action figure because I've seen a decent amount of it for right now, and I believe that this is definitely the equipment that is going to be used a lot. So I'm gonna invest a little bit into it, but I'll invest as much as I can into it, to be honest, because I will eventually upgrade something different with this. So we're gonna invest that, and I think that's decent for right now, level 14, and I'll eventually use it. So that's just a thing as well. So now when it comes to this, I'm a little bit of a crossroads because I like to use all of this. It's level 23. I like using this. I also like using the frozen arrow from time to time as well. The spiky ball is really nice as well when it comes to that extra damage. The rocket spear is really good, but then also there is the electro boots. But we do know that we're only be able, when it comes to the star ore, we're only able to upgrade some things once, because it's 100 and then it's going to jump down to 20. So the star ore is the hardest thing to get in a point. So that's why I would always recommend, if you do decide to spend anything in the game, sometimes when it comes to the event passes, not always worth it. But if it comes with ore, I would say it's worth it if you want to invest in it. So I'm in a little bit of a crossroads what I want to upgrade, because I do use the fireball a lot, and I think the fireball is pretty good, and I think this is what I might invest into. And then the next thing I'll probably invest in as well would be like the rocket experience stuff, because I tend to always want to invest in everything, but because the ore is sometimes a little limited in most cases, and because I'm free to play too, I have to like stick with one and then work on the others. For this one, I think because the Warden is such a versatile hero, as was the RC, I could pick in between both of them, and that's like the hardest thing to do. So I might be only able to get this up to level 26. So that's I'm only able to get 3 levels out of it. So you can see where the tentative is on this, and I can also even do the rocket spare. I'm only able to probably get to level 26. And it has to go to level 28. So you can see where it comes in, and knowing what you want to upgrade, because some of the equipment might get a debuff or something. So it happens. It is going to happen no matter what. Some equipment needs to be balanced. So yeah, you might have spent money into it. It does suck. It does. But at the end of the day, the game has to be balanced. So you can still use the equipment you upgraded. Yeah, it does suck when the equipment you upgrade gets a debuff. It does. I'm not gonna say it doesn't, because it does. So for this one, like I said, I'm in a crossroads of what I want to upgrade, because I like them all of them, because I sometimes split my equipment upgrades up so much. So that's when having to choose is the hardest part. But for me, I think I'm gonna go, because I'm using the electro boots a lot now. I think for this one, I might just go with the fireball, to be honest. And then, because level 23 is a decent level too when it comes to it. But at this point, I think just going for the max level as far as I can, is not a bad idea. Oh, and it does. Oh, it goes to level 27. So level 27 for max fireball. If I can get that max, so then it will take a way longer, especially to get 100 star ore. That is like the hardest thing to get, in my case as well. And for this one now, we're gonna continue claiming the rest of this. I will claim like these shiny and stuff at the end, because you get so much of it. The others are like the hardest to come by. So I'll take all the glory and stuff, and that's really it for when it comes to that. But now let's go into the trader, and this is where the magic really happens. So when it comes to this, we have the star ore and we have the glory ore. In my recommendation, I would say what I would take if I was free to play, and well, I am free to play, but what I would take if I was like, I'm gifted the pass, I would take the shiny ore, because the shiny ore is so hard to come by. Sometimes you really get like maybe 2, I think, out of like the legend. Yeah, you don't get much ore. Yeah, I don't get any shiny ore when I'm doing legends hits. I only get glory and starry. Well, I get the those 2 ores. I don't get starry ore. So in Legends League, it's kind of sucks that I don't get that. So I would recommend, well, for me, what I would go with would be the Star Ore. Yes, the other of these, like the books and stuff, the potions and stuff are really good. As well, even like I would not mind taking builder potions, but because the ore is so tight sometimes, I would take Star Ore. I wouldn't really take a lot of these. If you decide to invest in them, you can. I'm not telling you how to play your game, but when it comes to like person that wants to progress quickly and progress throughout the game, when it comes to equipment, because equipment is definitely can be the bottleneck, and the ore is the bottleneck for the equipment, I would take the story. So I'm gonna take all the story I can get here. Yeah, we're maxed out on that, and then the others I'll eventually get glory ore. But then also there are also books if I wanted to invest in books. Also get like the builder potions and stuff if I need to. But I already have all of the shiny ore and stuff. The glory ore is not a bad idea to even go for the glory ore at all. And I see I jumped up to 75, so maybe another couple wars, give or take, if I do depending on how much start ore you get. I think maybe 5 ores, maybe less. I'm probably wrong. Maybe less. I'll be able to even max out. I probably won't be able to max out this, but I'll be able to then start a new upgrade and start the rocket spear or start the electro boots level 23. So I'll be able to still then knock out upgrades with that. So I can pick in between this glory ore in this situation. I don't really need to get glory ore. I still have a decent amount of glory ore. I can now go take some of the other ore as well. But I don't technically need to buy glory ore because like you can get a decent amount of it as well as shiny ore, but then it's a little bit more different because you get a lot more of that ore than glory ore. So you can see we already shot up pretty quickly. So I could literally do a couple wars and I'll probably have max of shiny ore already because you get a lot of it so quickly. But we did decent. We got this up to level 20, level 14, sorry. And I could continue upgrading this if I really wanted to. That's something that I can test out as well. I could probably eventually max that out as well if I'm not careful. But like I said, shouts out to Jesse again. He's definitely an amazing person in the community and to my channel. But for sure. But I hope you guys did enjoy that. If you like I said, if you do decide to end up buying this, I would always go for like the ore because the ore is definitely like the bottleneck and sometimes I don't know if I'm gonna get like these special stuff. I don't think so. Not coming across my mind right now. I'll probably just get like builder potions and maybe a book if I decide to. But that's not like the worst things to take. I think that is definitely like the best things to take as well. But hope you guys enjoyed the video and a little different than I normally would have because we got the pass. But appreciate it. Again, shouts to Jesse. And I'll see you guys next time.